To say it was a tough week in the world of motorsports is an understatement. Dan Wheldon's funeral was held Saturday in St. Petersburg, Florida, while Marco Simoncelli was killed Sunday in the Grand Prix of Malaysia in the ultra-competitive Moto GP. We do have better news in the world of racing, so stick around. I'm Michele Rahal with Motorsports Unplugged and motorsportsunplugged.com. This is the Week in Review. Dan Wheldon's funeral was held Saturday in St. Petersburg, Florida, with hundreds of friends, neighbors, and competitors in attendance. Tony Kanaan and Dario Franchitti were pallbearers. His memorial service was held Sunday in Indianapolis with a standing room only crowd and memorialized by Franchitti, Kanaan, and Brian Herta, among others. I don't have any comments on the accident or any other subject regarding the investigation. I've spoken my mind for 4 years on Fox Sports Radio as well as in print and video. I'll just wait to see the investigation's results before I comment. Marco Simoncelli, the flamboyant Italian rider for the San Carlo Grassini Honda team, was into his second lap riding in 4th place when his front wheel slid out from under him. He was hit by Valentino Rossi of the Ducati team and Colin Edwards. Simoncelli's helmet had come off and he couldn't be revived. He was pronounced dead. He was 24 years old. Simoncelli was one of the most aggressive riders on track, but also one of the most congenial off track. He'll be missed by all of us, but with several races to go on the schedule, the field is rife with injuries. Ben Spies, Jorge Lorenzo, and Valentino Rossi. This season's been tough on the riders due to how competitive it is. It's a very dangerous sport, but the fact that his helmet came off so quickly would lead me to believe that some look at that safety area has got to happen. All of us at Motorsports Unplugged and the Drive channel send our heartfelt condolences to his family. In NASCAR, Clint Bowyer banged fenders with teammate Jeff Burton to take the win at Talladega Sunday in a race that in the last 100 laps saw a number of crashes and cautions. The two-car tandem draft is still in play on the High Bank Superspeedway. The points stack up like this. Carl Edwards still at the top, Matt Kenseth moving into second after Kevin Harvick took a hit and had to garage the car several times. Brad Keselowski, always a threat, moved up to 3rd. Tony Stewart up to 4th, and Harvick down 3 spots to 5th. Next race with 4 to go is Martinsville. This one's going down to the wire. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that a deal is done to run a Formula One race in New Jersey in 2013, the Grand Prix of America. That'll give the USA 2 Grand Prix, one in Austin and one in the teeming metropolis of Weehawken, New Jersey. It sounds strange, but it'll be on a road course or a combination road and street course against the Manhattan skyline. No word yet on whether Tony Soprano is going to be the Grand Marshal. You got to hand it to Ecclestone. They will have to screw the old bastard into the ground. In Australian V8 Supercars this weekend at Surfers Paradise, Jamie Whincup and international guest driver Sebastian Bourdais took the first race win on Saturday, driving the Vodafone Commodore VE2. The international drivers took the first stint in order to preserve the car so the series regulars could close in the second half. On Sunday, the race went to Mark Frosty Winterbottom, you got to love that name, and Richard Lyons taking the win in their Falcon FG. Whincup and Bourdais finished second, which gave Sebastian Bourdais the Dan Wheldon Special Memorial Trophy. An emotional Bourdais echoed the world's sentiment at Wheldon's loss. Next weekend, it's NASCAR, NHRA, and Formula One. Until then, I'm Michele Rahal, Motorsports Unplugged and motorsportsunplugged.com. I'll see you next time.